Here we go. So, listen here, ladies and gentlemen. Very special episode because it is yours truly. Um, so we were going to record this episode on Sunday, which is our typical routine, right? Sunday morning, nobody's at work. Just a nice, peaceful morning. We get a good pod in with the boys, hang out. Um, but yeah, except for, I don't know if you can hear it in my voice still, but a lot of us got sick, myself included. Still kind of fighting that. Mostly over it now. Just got a little bit of a cough. The But yeah, Peter's family's sick. I think Klingel said maybe, and we was just like, yeah, might not be a good idea. So during the week, it's a lot more difficult to align schedules. So here we are, just me, myself, and I. I've got a few things planned for this podcast, but yeah, I just wanted to kind of see how it goes. I know some people might think it's weird that it's a single person. It's actually, I don't know if you guys watch other well, I'm sure if you watch this podcast, you probably watch others too. Theo Vaughn, he's somebody who regularly does like podcasts by himself and stuff. So I was like, you know what? I'll give it a try. Um, yeah, there's a lot of things to talk about. Let's go and get the elephant in the room, right? Let's go, Trump! I was supposed to have a MAGA hat, but actually I ordered enough MAGA hats for the whole boys. It was going to be a cool surprise. The whole boys, all MAGA hatted up, and well, they were supposed to be here whenever I went to order it. It's like, oh yeah, they'll be here Saturday, which is perfect, right? As I mentioned, we record these on Sunday. It's like, okay, perfect. They'll be here Saturday. It's plenty of time. Get them unpackaged. Get to look at them, admire them, and then the next day, me and the boys get to wear them. And well, Saturday comes around. Actually, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. So yeah, it said Saturday. I put in the order, submitted it, and then after I submitted, it says, "Oh, they'll be here on Sunday." I'm like, you're kind of pushing it there, but Sunday can work. So I get sick around. I realize I'm sick on Saturday. So Sunday comes around. We'd already decided not to do the podcast, but still hyped to get the hats, right? I always wanted a MAGA hat. And what a better time than Trump and his comeback victory against all the odds. Anyways, we'll get into that later, but so Sunday comes around and go all day, nothing. So I get a message from Amazon and they're like, oh yeah, so they're running late. They'll be here Tuesday. Tuesday. Awesome. Cool. We're not doing the podcast anyways. Not a big deal. I got, an extra 5 days or so to record, edit, etc. So yeah, my brother Cheese comes around. If you guys know him, he's the man. He's actually about to go buy an Audi. Proud of him. But Tuesday comes around and still no hats. And I get a message. And they're like, yeah, they're running late. If they don't show up today, reach out to us tomorrow. We'll give you a refund. Cool. And I kind of forgot about them after that. Like I said, Cheese was here, my brother, and, we're just having a good time. I'm not thinking about the hats. Until today comes around, right? Because this is the last day I can really have time to record and edit the podcast. So, realize the hats aren't here. I open up Amazon. They're like, oh, they're delayed, but they'll be here the 19th, which is, what is that, 5 days from now? The 5 days from the day of recording. The next Tuesday, actually. So, a week after their predicted late date, they're supposed to arrive. And they say, if you don't receive them on the 19th, reach out to us the next day and we'll give you a refund. That's what they told me the first time. I don't have a refund option currently because they just pushed back the delivery date. So, a little upset about that because, the 6 hats, they came with little flags. I think altogether it was like $100 or something, which, that's not, well, I guess that is pocket change to a lot of people, but, that's $100. I'm trying to get my $100 back. But, anyways, regardless, our boy Trump won. Let's go Donnie T. Against all the odds, they've done everything from literally tried to assassinate him, I think 3 times now. At least 2, but I'm pretty sure 3. Indictments out the ass. It doesn't They've never done anything like this in the history of America. They've literally weaponized the government against our boy Donnie T. I mean, at this point, we're a third world country because that's literally what they do in places like Venezuela, for example. Um, I mean, they kind of do it in Russia, which isn't a third world country, but I don't think that's a country that America models itself after. They may be red, but that's only part of America. We're red, white, and blue. So, yep, hyped about our boy Donnie T. Also, super, to me, exciting news because personally, big fan of Elon Musk. And, of course, he's been endorsing Trump, putting him back on Twitter, everything like that. But Trump has put him in his cabinet to oversee the federal spending. So, for example, he's supposed to cut government spending, and he believes he can do that by trillions of dollars, which is actually insane, which I personally definitely believe he can do that. I mean, he's already a billionaire. Once you're managing that kind of money, you can manage any amount of money at that point, I believe. But yeah, super excited to see what the future brings. Hopefully this will make it easier for a lot of us. I haven't listened to all the changes he's making, of course. I'm not super deep into the political game, but I kind of know a little bit of what's going on. And to me, it's crazy that this is why I never believe in early polling, or polling in general, right? Because that's the surveys say, experts claim. This all means nothing. So, if they're polling areas, right, and they're like, oh, we're going to go poll the university, right? And if you didn't know, liberal ideology is pushed pretty heavily in universities. So, if you go poll a university and ask who they're going to vote for, more than you're probably going to have some Donald Trumps in there just because, fuck yeah. But there are probably going to be a lot of Kamala votes. Not necessarily even Kamala, but just liberals in general. And if you put those polls out there and be like, oh, the younger population in fucking Kansas. No, probably not Kansas. I think Kansas is a red state. Even if it's a swing state, the University of Wisconsin, or whatever the hell, they're going to be like, oh yeah, they're all voting Kamala. And then that gets other people thinking, well, there's one or two thought process. Well, I guess there's probably three thought processes here, right? Number one is, okay, the state's already voting this way, I don't need to vote, which is, honestly, that's a thought process I had because I live, obviously, or, well, maybe not obviously, but I live in Tennessee, very red state. I know no matter where I put my vote, the vote's going to be red. And I believe that makes my vote not that important, really. So, of course, if everybody had that mindset, then it probably wouldn't be a red state. It would be a swing state. But, current situation, living in a red state. So, forgot where I was going. Oh, yeah, different mindsets. So, yeah, that's one of them. Another one, obviously, Republican could be, I can't let this happen. I got to let people know. But Republicans tend to be, well, they're conservatives, right? Republicans are conservatives. And conservative people usually keep to themselves a little bit more than a liberal progressive person would. Those tend to be our outspoken people, which that's why all over the news and what's trending and popular is the transgender movements and such. But obviously that's not the majority because, well, Donald Trump just wiped the fucking floor with Kamala Harris. Let's be honest here. So that's why I think the polling, and then, before I get onto that tangent, the third mindset being, we're going blue, let's just go all the fucking way. But anyways, that's why I believe the polling can be more detrimental to conservative voters because they're very selective. And let's be honest, legacy media is liberal, with a few exceptions. I think Fox News, ever since they realized they made a mistake releasing Tucker Carlson, now they're, I believe, going a little bit more conservatively. Again, I'm not super deep into the political game, but this is from a somewhat politically inclined person. This is what I've picked up. But yeah, let's go Donnie T. That's going to make our no more taxes on overtime. Can't wait for that. Currently don't work overtime, but soon to be. No taxes for tips, which I believe should have been a thing in the very beginning. I mean, tips is literally me giving you extra money because you did a good job. It has nothing to do with, oh, this is your normal pay. That's not your normal pay. America has turned that into that's your normal pay. That way employers don't have to pay waiters and waitresses as much. They can just take it directly from the customer, as if paying for the food wasn't expensive enough. Now, that food is supposed to pay the wage of, you bought the food. You're paying to keep the lights on, and you got to pay your people. But now, they really don't even use it to pay the people anymore. Well, except for the managers, I guess. But, that's, I guess, if you can get away with it, I guess that's why they do. But personally, I just don't think it's right. Waiters and waitresses, they have one of the, at least from a restaurant standpoint, I believe that is one of the hardest positions outside of management roles and higher up positions, because you have to deal with the people, which can be a great thing, right? But at the same time, that's a double-edged sword. It can also be a horrible thing. I mean, everybody knows the whole meme around Karens, right? Nobody wants to deal with a Karen, and those are the people that deal with the Karens. They should be paid more, and Trump is fighting for that. I feel like customer service is a very underrated position. Maybe not underrated, but underappreciated. A very underappreciated role, because that is literally the face of your company. If you have a bad customer service representative, that puts a bad light on your entire company. That's not just the person they dealt with, because that person, if they weren't going to leave a bad review before dealing with your customer service, they are certainly going to leave a bad review after dealing with poor customer service. So, it's definitely one of the more underpaid positions, and I get what I guess sort of the argument would be, is that it's an easy job, and it may be a physically easy job, but it is a very mentally taxing job. I've personally done basically customer service my entire life, and myself included and others, for people who aren't super extrovert, which even everybody's got a social battery, right? You can spend your entire day talking to people at work, and after work, you're done. You're going to sit back and you're going to want to relax because you have actually killed your social battery. Like, you got to recharge. Some people that takes longer than others, but it's rough to deal with, because outside of work, it is difficult to have a social life when you're in a position like that. And if you do have a social life outside of that, typically it's drug involved, because, like I said, that's a mentally rough position to deal with. So most people's solution and coping mechanism for mentally tough situation is to go to drugs. It's just a vicious loop, because then you're all drugged out and you're like, fuck this. I've been there. I know most people have been there. And, that's a hard life to go through day in and day out. It is exactly what people mean whenever they say, I'm here for a good time and not a long time, because that is not a lifestyle that you can maintain for a long period of time. Some people can make it work, but those are the good that die young. That's, if you take anything from this podcast today, let's fucking go Donald Trump and respect your servers, okay? Respect your waiters and your waitresses and pay them good. I don't care if they're going to make more now because they're not getting taxed. Really, the government was just stealing the money that you just handed them for doing a good job. So, yeah, respect the customer service, man. Those people have hard lives. And as somebody who's worked in multiple different customer service roles, anything from, face-to-face, talking to people, to sales positions, to e-commerce. Oh, boy. Dude, if you just be nice. Just be nice. It doesn't hurt you to be nice. And really, if you're just going to be a dick to people, you're not just hurting the people you're being a dick to. You're really hurting yourself in the process, because you're giving yourself a toxic mindset. And I've met many successful people in my lifetime, and they don't have toxic mindsets. This is just be good people. That's why we come to the sunny side, because we spread happiness here. Let's go on a more positive note, because I'm talking about we're trying to spread happiness here, and I feel like I'm going on a kind of a rant here, which isn't very positive, right? So, let me tell you. These dogs that I have, they are the cutest little things, right? I'll probably, I'm going to try to drop a picture over the screen, but they are actually the cutest things ever, right? So, let me tell you, dude, they're wiggling their little butts. And at first they were really difficult to deal with, right? Because when we first got them, they're terrified of me. They're pretty shy around new people. They're both healers. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the healer breed or not. And if you look at the picture, one of them looks like a healer. The other does not. And believe it or not, those two are from the same, what do you call it? I was going to say kennel, but that is not the right word. They're from the same litter, right? They're both from the same litter. They look completely different. So Bluey, obviously the blue healer, she's big, right? She's a big girl. They're almost 5 months old, and she weighs as much as a lower end adult healer, right? She's a big girl. She's got all this loose skin, these floppy ears. She's got the cutest little face. And she's so polite. This dog will literally just walk up to you and just look at you. And she doesn't beg. She doesn't beg. She never begs. And you thought you've seen a good girl before, but you would see my dog and you'd say, wow, I've never seen a dog so good. Because, let me tell you folks, Bluey is the best. And if you thought anybody could come even close in comparison, you're wrong until you met Sugar. Sugar? Oh, my sugar baby. She's so sweet. And, but she always tries to jump on people, right? Because she's the shy one, right? She's shy. She's little. She's got, hell, Bluey's got almost 10 pounds on her at this point. But she's so little and so sweet, but she's so shy. So whenever it comes to new people, they can't get near her. They don't know the joys of having that sweet sugar baby wrapped in their arms. But she jumps. Oh, let me tell you. Mud everywhere. So, I currently live in a new construction, and it was a wooded lot. They had to clear it off. And, well, if you know anything about Tennessee, there's clay. And there's clay. And there's clay. Okay? And if you never had to deal with clay, you are blessed, let me tell you. Because clay, it's sort of like dirt, right? But it's stickier. Okay, so imagine dirt, but sticky, right? Okay. Sticky dirt, that kind of sucks. But there's worse things in the world, right? Okay, yeah. There definitely are worse things in the world. Well, the sticky mud, whenever it gets dry, right, and there's no water in it at all, it is hard. It is literally bricks. If you played Minecraft, you know clay makes bricks. And let me tell you, Minecraft didn't get the color right either. I don't know where the hell they found white clay, but clay is red. Okay, it is red. It looks like, I wouldn't say it looks like a barn, but it looks like fire on the ground. And it gets everywhere. It was a brand new house, but now it is red. And before the dogs were here, it was not red, but now the dogs are here and it is red. It's red. And if the house being red wasn't enough, I mentioned earlier the dogs like to jump, especially Sugar. Bluey, not so much, really. Well, now you're red, too. And it's terrible. Maybe for somebody who doesn't care to be dirty, it wouldn't be that bad. I like to be clean. And I can't be clean with these dogs. But it's all worth it, right? And soon, we're going to have dirt out here. And I am so excited. So there's a lot of big things happening here, right? They're going to finish leveling out the ground because it's kind of on a hill. And then and the driveway, the driveway's rough because that sticky clay we're talking about, yeah, you got to drive in it too. So whenever it rains like it did last night and today, yeah, sticky clay. Oh yeah, it gets real sticky on your tires too. So now your tires, they're not black anymore, they're red. And they're covered in clay, they have no tread. I'm dropping rhymes, that's kind of crazy, but you get stuck. And you get stuck quick, without warning. And you don't get unstuck until the stuff dries. So luckily for us, it only rained for like a day, so it wasn't that bad. But whenever it rains for days, you don't leave for weeks. We're literally, we got like a half-mile driveway, right? Yeah, we got a half-mile driveway. And we literally have to leave the cars at the top, right? At the top. And you got to walk all that half mile, all the way. Just to get to your car. Just so you can leave. And, I'm talking about going to work. I'm talking about going to get groceries. You can't even have a sneaky link anymore. Because you're stuck in the mud. So, but that's the thing I'm most excited for, is the driveway to be fixed. Because once that driveway is fixed, my life will be so much better. It's already great, right? Obviously, I've been complaining. I can't complain. But life is great. And if you think your life sucks, that's your fault. For two reasons. One, because it's a mindset. But two, because you put yourself in that situation. Other people might have helped you get there along the way. But ultimately, you made those decisions. And you chose to be around those people. So if your life sucks, fix it. Oh. Kind of been just going on tangents here, but I think it's story time. My brother Cheese I was telling you about earlier. What reminded me of this was I was cleaning that sticky clay mud off of my shoes, and my uncle's girlfriend, Brandy. Oh, let me tell you, my uncle's hilarious. I'll get to that later, but she was helping me clean, and I don't remember what we were talking about, but it brought up, oh man, my brothers, they used to, whenever they were little, I'd say they were probably maybe 8. So I've got 2 younger brothers. One's 4 years younger than me, the other 3. And yeah, they would complain about, oh, my toothbrush tastes like soap. Toothpaste is kind of soap, but it's different. And they kept saying it. And I don't know why, but 12-year-old me decided, okay, I'm going to put soap on your toothbrush. So, bro, there were so many. kind of been just going on tangents here, but I think it's story time. My brother Cheese, I was telling you about earlier. What reminded me of this was I was cleaning that sticky clay mud off of my shoes, and my uncle's girlfriend, Brandy. Oh, let me tell you, my uncle's hilarious. I'll get to that later, but she was helping me clean, and I don't remember what we were talking about, but it brought up, oh man, my brothers, they used to, whenever they were little, I'd say they were probably maybe 8. So I've got 2 younger brothers. One's 4 years younger than me, the other 3. And yeah, they would complain about, oh, my toothbrush tastes like soap. I mean, toothpaste is kind of soap, but it's different. And they kept saying it. And I don't know why, but 12-year-old me decided, okay, I'm going to put soap on your toothbrush. So, bro, there were so many, it was almost an every night thing. I would get done brushing my teeth, and I'd put a little squirt of soap on theirs, and I'd just stick it right back up there. And oh, man, they thought it tasted like soap before. Now, oh, they were so upset. Because imagining just torturing 8-year-olds with putting soap... putting soap in their mouth every night. Oh man, that was great. They didn't have any potty mouth either. I was a devious child. We used to spend most of our summers, actually, no. Well, oh yeah, the summers at my grandma's house because, well, obviously during school, well, if you're young enough to be in school, you don't have school during the summer. So we always went to Grandma's house, and Grandma's house was great. Let me tell you, she's got, I believe, 25 acres. She has a decent-sized house, but she's kind of a hoarder, right? There's stuff everywhere. And it was kind of like a jungle, right? You just go searching through stuff. Ooh, I haven't seen this room before. You go into the room, you're like, hey, there's actually some cool toys in here, because... Well, my grandmother, she had 9 children, so currently ages 34 to almost 60 now. Because, there's almost a 30-year spread between those 9 children. My grandma, let me tell you, buddy, I guess she was bored and she wanted something to do, so she was getting it on. And then she was getting it on, putting the baby on the nip. But anyways, yeah. Kind of cringe. Anyways, so yeah, dude, find these super cool toys from. I mean, if that dude's 60 years old from today, dude, that's like he was born in the 60s. So we found cool toys from like the 70s and 80s and 90s. And yeah, dude, that was my childhood. I feel like that made me that helped bring curiosity to me because, dude, you could just find so much cool stuff digging through the rooms, digging through the cupboards, digging through there's a weird closet hidden back here. Dude, found so many cool toys. Like old Easy Bake Ovens. I remember that thing was so cool. I used to use it all the time. Make like cookies and stuff. Oh, that was another thing we used to do with Grandma. We called it edible cookie dough, right? And let me tell you. I know grandmas are supposed to be good cooks, but my grandma is a baker. Let me tell you, she makes the best cookies. The best pumpkin pie. You will not find pumpkin pie better than my grandmother's. And yeah, dude, we used to do this edible cookie dough with Grandma, and basically she would make it was just regular cookie dough, really, peanut butter cookie dough, by the way, good stuff. And she would just take the egg out because she's like, oh, well, you can get salmonella from raw egg, and I've had a raw. Is that even real? Hold on, let's take a look here, because I've eaten stuff with raw egg in it a lot, but I've never gotten sick from it. Let's can I get sick from eating raw cookie dough? What do we got? Yes, eating raw cookie dough can make you sick. It's not safe to eat. Can cause food poisoning. All right. Chance I get sick from eating raw cookie dough. Carries a significant chance. Oh, well, maybe, okay. I guess I'm lucky. But, yeah, so, So what we would do with it is we played with it like Play-Doh, and then whenever we were done, we'd eat it. It's pretty cool, actually. It's a pretty smart idea of my grandma. Let me tell you, my grandma, she is awesome. She's the only woman, emphasis, the only woman I know, probably the only person I know that at this age, especially, emphasis on her being a woman, in her, I think she's late 70s now, and she still splits her own wood, like, gets the whole fucking axe and everything, boom, splits her own wood, dude. That is insane. An almost 80-year-old woman splitting her own wood. And she gets upset if you take that away from her. She says that whenever she gets upset about something, that's how she takes it out. She splits wood. Let me tell you, that's a hard grandma. All right? And dude, I don't know anybody that age that splits their own wood. But, dude, she's so cool. She's always been so nice to us, but not too nice. You know, that my other grandparent, she's, again, super nice, right? But there's no structure. She didn't discipline us. And I have a lot of respect for people that discipline their children. We can't just let them run free. That's how we get people that vote for Kamala Harris. I mean, come on. And I mean, yeah, dude, she is the greatest. And she would play with us, and she would walk around the property all the time. And she just works all day, day in, day out. Like, I'm talking, she wakes up at 5 in the morning. Sometimes 6, because it's starting, daylight savings and all that bullshit. I wish they would get rid of it. She wakes up hella early in the morning, right before the sun even starts coming up. Or sometimes earlier if her cats wake her up. She's not a crazy cat lady, but she has some cats. And, dude, she just works all day. I'm talking she's feeding animals. She's mowing the grass. Like I mentioned, 25 acres. That's a lot to keep up with. She's chopping her own wood. She's feeding chickens. I mean, she's living the life of a homesteader. And, dude, she does it all by herself. Almost 80 years old. Out there grinding. I'm talking grinding grandma at 80 years old, living the homestead life by herself. She don't need no man. She lives by herself. I just got a lot of respect for that. That is a hard grandma, bro. And, dude, she is awesome. But have you guys? Let me tell you, I just took this energy drink. Tasted pretty normal up until that last sip. That almost tastes like it had some alcohol in it. Now that could be some fiending alcoholic shit because I haven't drank in almost a week. Damn, I sound like an alcoholic, but that almost tastes like it had alcohol in it. But yeah, I don't drink daily, guys. I'm not like, I don't get drunk daily. That's some alcoholic shit. What? Sorry, I'm a literal person, right? I need this definition of an alcoholic. A chronic disease that causes a person to be unable to control their drinking and to crave alcohol. So, I'm able to control my alcohol, or to control my drinking. So I'm not an alcoholic, guys. I am literally not an alcoholic. I can control my drinking. But, usually I have, maybe every other night or so I'll have like 2 or 3 beers. I don't drink alone because I think that's one of the most depressing things ever. Who wants to sit by themselves and get drunk? Now, I guess technically I sit by myself and get drunk because not all the time, but a lot of the times I'll be at my desk, playing a game, just talking to the boys online. So I'm not I'm technically by myself, but I don't feel like I'm by myself. You know, I can still talk to people, have conversation, have laughs, that type of deal. But dude, I don't understand the people that can just be by themselves, right? Nobody else. Nobody to talk to. They're alone. They're flying solo under the radar. I'm talking riding dolo. Yeah, that's crazy. You ever thought about that? So there's this song by, oh, what's his name? St. John. That's the dude. And I believe it's in his song Roses. He says he's dolo in the corner, something something. But dolo means by yourself, but also solo means by themselves. Where the hell did dolo come from? Why don't just say solo? Think it sounds cooler? That's like Drake talking about I'm running through the six with my woes. You know what that means? He's going down the street with his friends. Like, come on now. Anyway, so I lost my train of thought. Anyways, yeah, we'll just stay on this topic. So, oh no, I was talking about alcohol. Yeah, you know, I have a couple drinks with talking to my boys. Oh, I don't know how people drink alone. That's where I was. So, yeah, dude. How do people sit by themselves and drink alone? That sounds, to me at least, like one of the most depressing things a person can do. Alcohol is technically a downer anyways, right? It's supposed to, I guess that means it slows down your brain. And I don't know, I'm just a firm believer that drugs should be one of two things, right? One purpose is to get shit done, you know? I mean, cocaine would be good for that, Adderall. Or the other reason being social, you know? Pot, I guess that kind of goes both ways. Really, any drug can be used in a social setting, I guess. I just can't imagine doing a drug by yourself to do nothing. Like, to do what? Sit and watch the fucking TV? That's some depressing shit. That's the type of guy who kills himself. That's the type of guy who's sitting on the couch, flipping the channels. I lost my dog after my wife left me, and I'm gonna crack another beer. I'm almost done with my 12-pack now. I don't know why I do this shit anymore. I can't handle it. And then he goes something like that, a fucking ceiling fan, and turns it, or hangs himself and then turns it on. So he just spin cycle. Woo, woo, woo. And then he's done. That's depressing and you should never do it. Drugs are meant to be social or to get shit done so you can be social. Case closed. Yeah, so I don't know if actually I know I've played at least a couple of the songs, but guys, I've been going hard on the AI music. Okay, we made a couple more bangers, and you need to hear them. All right, and let me find some here. General. Jump here and let's do this. Display. Oh, well, yeah, display capture, I guess. Yep, there we go. There we go. Ooh, hold on. All right. Ooh. Oh, why did that happen? There we go. So, I'm going to, play this song for you guys. And I want to know what you guys think, okay? You can give me honest opinions about any of these songs, right? I'm very open to it. And I'll tell you what, if we can get I'll tell you what, 20 total likes and dislikes. Okay, I mean, I'm sure there's some people who won't like the song. If we can get 20 total likes and dislikes on any of these songs, not all the songs together, but a single song, then I'll start putting these on I'll start uploading these on platforms like I can put them on YouTube, Spotify. I can put them on everything, right? Oh, by the way, podcast coming soon to Spotify. So I want you guys' honest feedback. Okay, I'm going to let's see. We'll make myself. Oh wait, nope, this one. We're gonna move myself over. Now, as you should be able to see the lyrics here. No, I might still be blocking it. Tell you what, we'll just make mine smaller. I think that's out of the way. I hope so. Anyways. Oh, we should probably make sure the...
I can take this anymore. I still filling up my cup, about to fight that whore. I really give no fucks. This bitch, she wanna die, but I ain't got the time. She's sipping on some wine when I'm on number 9. She's all up on my back, my boot's about to crack. I'm going on the jack, her eyes about to black. I feel aggressive, pent up. I don't know what this means. I'm gonna turn this pint up and drop her to her knees. I was gonna grab my heater, but I felt like Chris Brown. But I'm a beater and a beater and a beater. You'll understand if you meet her. I threw her in my truck, took her to the dump. Thought I was in luck, something was amok. She lifted up her hand, I didn't think this far. Not sure what to do, my face is feeling blue. She thought this was a date, I told her it was destiny. She said, who's that ugly bitch? This woman is a pest to me. I feel aggressive, pent up. I don't know what this means. I'm gonna turn this pint up and drop her to her knees. I was gonna grab my heater, but I felt like Chris Brown. Put on my beater and a beater and a beater. You'll understand if you meet her. I feel sad, messed up. My life is all fucked up. Didn't know I need her until I went and beat her.
I gotta keep my heater. One day I may need her.
My son is dead.
Ooh. Yo, that is one of my favorite lines because it's, oh man, this is the original, right? And actually, I'll be quiet. I'll let the song continue.
I feel aggressive, pent up. I don't know what this means. I'm gonna turn this pint up, then drop her to her knees. I was gonna grab my heater, but I felt like Chris Brown. Put on my beater and a beater and a beater. You'll understand if you meet her.
Absolute banger, right? Hold on, let me see if I can do this a little better. I'm going to throw that in there, delete this. Is there a window capture? There we go. Yep. There we go. All right. Oh, what's that? Well, that's kind of funky, but yeah. So that's Beater. This was actually the original song, and this was my favorite one for a long time. Right now, I think it's, for me personally, it's fighting between the two, and it's fighting for the 2 spot. There's 2 that are kind of tied for me, 2nd and 3rd place. But dude, that music pause, "My son is dead," that is one of the funniest things for me because I don't know, dude. It's actually just it's so funny. What? Oh wait, can we do this? Oh, not quite. But yeah, there we go. We'll do that. I actually love that. Yeah, this is the original. Obviously about a guy who was drinking, then went to beating his wife. But it's just a funny topic all around. So let's see. The next one I'll show you guys. By the way, these are I'm gonna show you probably my top 5, but in no particular order. Well, I guess the order will probably be the order that I made them. I did have some help with most of these. We'll go ahead and go to the next one here. All right, so this one is Ooey Gooey. This is my number one, right? Not because, listen, it's kind of a funny topic anyways, but like, out of all the songs I've made, this is probably the one that I would actually listen to. Like, I would actually put this in my playlist, and dude, that alone makes me want to release this song. Kind of like, oh, I gotta sign in to like it. So, but you guys should use this bot too, and send me some links of some songs that you make because it's really fun. I'll kind of show you the process of what that's like here in a minute, but here is definitely my favorite song.
The type of way to make a pimp wanna play. You think that's enough I wanna say, but let me run you through the day. It was a normal night.
I hope these sound fine coming through the mic.
If I ran into a car, I'd have to do the work. We hit the normal spot, where I saw my brand new thigh. I jumped up out the truck and had to test my luck. I was clubbing and diving when she grabbed it from my mouth, and this is normal for a player. I didn't have to pay her, we stayed out on the night. Pop the bottle of moonlight. I knew it was the time when she said she felt this right. When I met it, I said, ooh, girl, ooh, the way that thing had blown my world. I can't resist that gooey girl, ooh.
It's the bars.
The way you got the best of all that ooey gooey irresistible. My machi on a pedestal got me crippled like a vegetable. This girl had me on a fingertip. Somehow I did not give a lip. She my temperature going hotter and hotter until I began to
Yeah, I mistyped here a little bit.
when she let me touch on her butter. We've been talking up all night. I knew the time was right when she gave me that green light. It was over with the fight. It was time to get all in that thing. Blow my mind all types of ways. She said, baby, you cannot hang. That's when I got hit with the big days. When I'm in it, I said,
Ooey girl, ooh, the way the thing had blown my world. I can't resist that gooey girl, ooh, the way she rubbing on that pearl. The way you got the best of all that ooey gooey irresistible. She on a pedestal, got me crippled like a vegetable. Hey, gooey set my soul. Have a feeling you me a miracle. I had my ways until I got past that magic foreplay. Wetter than the juice. The way the thing made me loose. Never had post-duck clarity that made me want to send my kids off like charity. Oh, dude, I love that. Ooey gooey irresistible. Munchie on a pedestal, got me crippled like a vegetable. This part's pretty hard. That's hard. Can't deny it. Yeah, definitely my number one right there. Yeah. Listen, guys. At least do it for me. Blow that. Put a bunch of likes on that one, and I'll. If I upload these, that's the first one coming out. That's the first one coming out, and that's good. Let's see. We'll go on to the next. Again, I'm in the order that I created these. So let's see. The next one we're gonna go with is this one's funny. I think this is. Is this the one? No. This one? This is it. Yo.
Making my way downtown, walking fast.
I mean, if the name doesn't say enough, guys.
Making my way through the hot bodies to see that hot body. I heard it from the lobby, I had to see that shawty. It was the night to sing, and I heard a fart box ring. I looked into that thing, I really have a fling. I had to see some more, I smelled it from the door. It drew me back like a windstorm. I've never felt so reborn. She smiled with her teeth when she made that thing queef. I wanna see that beef,
Trying to drill it like Chief Keef.
Ask her to go backstage, I had to smell that thing. It spits magic like a mage, then she tried to bang. This is all so new to me. Is this what true love would be? I had to go in deeper to
Find her hidden beeper.
I had to see some
That's so
more.
funny.
I smelled it from the door. It threw me back like a windstorm. I've never felt so reborn. She smiled with her teeth when she made that thing queef. I wanna see that beef, trying to drill it like Chief Keef.
Oh, that is not what I wanted to do.
Ask her to go backstage, I had to smell that thing. It spits magic like a mage, then she tried to
Oh
bang.
yeah. Oh yeah.
This is all so new to me.
Yeah, I forgot.
Is
Verse
this
2
what
repeats
true
twice on
love
this
would
one.
be? I had to go in deeper
To find her hidden beeper.
I had to see some more. I smelled it from the door. It threw me back like a windstorm. I've never felt so reborn. She smiled with her teeth when she made that thing queef. I wanna see that beef, try to drill it like Chief Keef.
Bro, that's so hard. Wait, it didn't do the...
In search of that aroma.
I'm not sure why it did this, by the way. It kind of turned out weird on the bridge.
I found that little clitter. It kind of smelled like tar and a mix of something bitter. I like it though. I had to see some more.
Like, that was kind of weird, but
It threw me back
it's
like a
okay.
windstorm.
Dude, I love
I've
this
never
line.
felt so
Think I went too far. I found that little glitter.
When she made that thing queef,
That's funny.
I wanna see that beef.
Trying to drill it like Chief Keef. Yeah, the inspiration behind that one, it was a woman on stage queefing, right? And dude, we just had to see it. So that's where we went. We went right there. I'm gonna see if I can flip my camera here because it's already mirrored for some reason, and I would like for it to. What does this do? Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I don't know why it's mirrored right now. I would like to mirror it back to the way it's supposed to be, but I would think it would be one of these, but only giving me options to flip it. What if I do that? Oh, there it is. That's so much better. Okay, cool. So let's. All right. So yep, that is the queef. That was a fun one. Let's see how many we got there. Oh yeah. So that's 3. I already know which one number 4 is gonna be. This is the other one for me personally. That's fighting for second, along with Beater. So this one is called. Oh. I don't know why this one. So whenever because I upload these in Discord, right? I'm not I'm not sure why this one doesn't show up whenever I search it. So here we go. Is it Sight? That's a good name, right? Dude, this one's just, it's kind of just a vibe. I mean, it's house music, right? So, but
It was
just another night.
I was pledging with the boys. I was ready for a fight, but they had another ploy. I was standing at the front on the night of Halloween, and she was looking real nice, so I went to take a peek. And she took me by my hand and led me to the party. She showed her new brand. We're
Sipping on Bacardi.
I've never felt this way. She was so disgusting. Don't know what she weighed, but somehow I'm still lost.
Dude, that's funny. See, in this song, it kind of sounds good without hearing the lyrics. But then you listen to the lyrics and you realize what he's talking about. It's so funny. Oh, and our pause line on this is hilarious.
Now I'm getting horny. She acting kinda crazy. I hope she doesn't bore me. My judgment kinda hazy. Don't wanna take clothes off. I'm trying not to doze off. She mounted on my wiener. I hope she is a screamer.
Oh, man.
This was off the chain. I love my brand new Dane. Just can't wait to see her. I'm so ready to meet her. I've never felt this way. She was so disgusting.
Bro.
Don't know what she weighed, but somehow
The best part's coming up, guys. I promise.
It's looking grotesque. Can't believe I fucked this bitch. She's way over my limit. Must have pulled her out the ditch. How'd I even hit it? I can see it from the
Oh, here it comes.
ass cut. She's got that huge lump.
Call that a baby bump. Hold on.
She's fucking huge.
Oh, that's so funny. She's fucking huge.
I've never felt this way. She was so disgusting. Don't know what she weighed, but somehow I'm still lusting. She pounced on me like prey. I feel my pelvis busting. We'll see another day. This what I get for busting.
Yeah, this one was made with a frat boy. That's why at the start he's pledging with the boys, right? He's ready for a fight, but they had another ploy. They set this fat bitch on her. Oh man, that's so funny. Let's see. Oh, I used the wrong peak there. Don't ignore that, guys. Ignore that. Okay, so yeah, for me that one, it's between that one and Beater on second and third for me. The last one, it's a country song. I'll go ahead and warn you. And by popular decision, this was the best version of it that we made. So here we go. Personally, I don't think the bot does very well with country songs because the voice that it uses, but we'll play it on. A Canadian made this first verse. That's why the next four lines are kind of weird.
One too many drinks and throwing hands. Oh, those were the days. Those parties turn into cocktail hours. Mistresses turn into home decorations and flowers. Time in the club turns into taking types for Bowers. Oh, those were the days.
Apparently this is supposed to be a different type of Bowers. It's spelled different. I was afraid it wouldn't. I was afraid it'd mispronounce it.
I knew my dad was something. All of the country girls, they love it. They don't make me pay them nothing. I can't see my
Bro. That's not a man's voice.
face like this.
Oh, it's gonna repeat verse 2, which sucks. Hold on.
I do love me something to hold on to. I wanna see what you gonna do. Let's go have a night on the pontoon. I love my big beard and belly, although they get kinda smelly. They say that dad bods are great. Who knew that'd be my fate? I knew my dad bod was something. All of the country girls love it. They don't make
They kind of went hard there on the which part. I knew my dad bod was something. All the country girls love it. He went hard there.
I always knew that I'd be hick, but getting fat was not my pick. I can't even see my dick. I hope like hell that thing's thick. If they only knew about the struggle. I lost my wife cause I can't hustle. That's why my belly sits so low in the corner of Cotton Eye Joe. I love my big beard and belly, although they get kinda smelly. They say that dad bods are great. Who knew that'd be my fate? I knew my dad bod was something. All of the country girls love it. They don't make me pay them nothing. I can't see my dick from above it.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think it does very well with a voice for country music. This is kind of like a beta bot, but yeah, those are definitely the top 5 for me. I think I could have done a lot better on this one, but I had a buddy that I really wanted to help us with a song, but his parameters were he made the verse and we can't touch it. So I love the first 4 bars on this one, but the second 4, they're not great. I think the chorus turned out all right though. But yeah, whenever I do this, I actually, believe it or not, I write all of those lyrics, every single one. So it's a pretty fun pastime, honestly. I think I might start streaming it, honestly. Start streaming me making the songs, because I think it would be very entertaining for other people to watch and give me some creative ideas. I think it would turn out really well, actually. Yeah, that's sort of what I've been up to lately. Outside of being sick and dying, of course. Let's see. Yeah, you guys should, again, I'll drop links to all 5 of these in the video description so you guys can like or dislike any of them. And again, if I see one of these go up to 20 combined likes and dislikes, I will start uploading these on all major platforms. And I might actually start taking this somewhat seriously. And I might even do some music without the AI. You never know. Yeah, you just, even if you don't like the song, if you like the lyrics, you should like it. Because, dude, especially, let's be honest, the lyrics for Beater are awesome. I think, as far as lyrically goes, I think Beater might be the best. But Ooey Gooey, the song just sounds so good. And this is a song that I would actually listen to, I think. I take that back. Not, I think I would listen to it. I would definitely listen to it. The Queef's a funny one. But yeah, guys, this is, oh man. We have so much fun making these. It's great. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Oh, yeah, there we go. And then we'll get big again. Boom. Bam. Bam, put us in the middle. Monkey in the middle. Oh, that's interesting. There we go. That's close enough. Yeah, guys. So much fun making those. And don't forget to check out my stream, by the way. I drop the link in the description all the time. Yeah, I would really appreciate it, you guys, if you check me out there. I almost have enough followers to become an affiliate too, so that's a huge milestone. Can't wait for that to happen. We do a lot of fun stuff over on the stream, and join the Discord too, because that's the best way to contact me, honestly, is through Discord. But also, I'm building a community, right? We've got, let me check the stats on it real quick, so I don't want to give you guys false information here. We've got 110 actual people that are in the Discord. There's a few bots in addition to that, but 10 actual people that are in the Discord. So it's been growing quickly, guys. Like, I'm not kidding. I think we've had 10 people in the last week I've had 10 people in the last week join. And yeah, I'm just super hyped with the way that this thing's turning out. Yeah, if there's one last thing I want to do here with you guys, it is bringing back the wise quotes. Because I said before I wanted to do this monthly. And I think we're about at that point. So let's see, where was... Ooh, I don't remember where we left off. We got so many new ones in here. 1025. Okay, we definitely went there. Well, did we? Yeah, we definitely went there. Oh, the last time I did it was when I went crazy the night before. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we definitely did that. I think it was Lux that was quoting me. Alright, I don't remember if we said some of these, but I'm gonna go ahead and start here. First we got Unk, who says, I'm always aggressive at the end. Again, taken out of context, it's funnier. Let's see. Actually, I guess I could, no, I don't know if I want to put these on the screen, because I can't read some of them. Can I just get a match on Tinder that isn't a midget? Dude, that Ouija's hilarious, by the way. Lux said, hey guys, let's consider. Lux is a clown, bro. He's talking about conceding. We were playing Rocket League. He said, guys, let's consider. So that's our new joke now. Hunt said, I'm home and I want to shoot people in the face. So that was... Let's see. I have a crippling addiction, and without nicotine, I can't beat my mom properly. Bro, this was Shrimpy. Shrimpy's so funny and so out of pocket. I'm actually really upset because he's having trouble with his internet, so I haven't been able to get an online call with this dude in weeks now, and I'm kind of fiending for some time with Shrimpy. Next, Sonny's butthole is so big from Rico. I think they lean back on their ass and stroke it with their feet. That was myself. We were talking about midgets masturbating. Because midgets have regular sized penises, so proportionally it doesn't make sense. I'll let you guys visualize that yourself. The reason I don't shave the hair on my ass is that it's built-in rape protection. That was by me, and that is facts, guys. Listen, any dude trying to touch me, he's going to get carpet burned first. This person quoted, how fast can you reload? This guy said, show me your balls. That was from Gombo. Okay, imagine you were born with tits and a cock. Then you're a child's play date right out of the womb. That was somebody that starts with an S and ends with a Y. You might know him, not sure. That's the masturbation station, so that's... I love saying that. Dude, urination station, masturbation station. Add those to your vocabulary. Rock out with your cock out. Let's see. Bro hit the hardest quote and then backed it up. What did he say? This one's a video.
58 fucking bullets. Because what I'm about to do requires 100.
This is a siege clip. He had 58 bullets and he was reloading, his teammate questioning him.
Yes, sir.
And his teammate questioning why he reloaded, and he said, because for what I'm going to do, I'm going to need 100. And then he dropped into sight and literally killed their whole team with one clip. You gotta love LMGs. You see how he slid across his balls with his hand. I'm not sure what Gombo was talking about there, but Gombo quoted me. Apparently I said, what them English balls look like. I don't... Oh, we were watching a UFC fight. That's what it was. That was so funny. They're just touching each other now. That was from Unk. Uh, Key Smash Matthew, he said she was stacked at both ends. I think you guys know what that means. Her ass crack was built bigger from the rough and rowdy announcer. Oh, maybe I already talked about these actually. Did I? No, because now we're in November. That's definitely not. Like, I'm gonna say this carefully. Okay, hear me. Like, Neely Riga. That was from our good boy Zexy. He says that all the time now. I think they about to bust my, and then a pause. That was myself. I was talking, bro. I was playing Siege, and they're about to bust the hatch, and I was like, guys, they're about to bust my. And then he busted it and dropped, so like I stopped talking. Turned out really funny. Dirty Walkart said I have a thick ass, bro. All these were from Dirty Walkart. The way I just violated this man, I am violating this guy. Now I am a dominator. So he's been playing Tekken 8 a lot lately, dude, and he goes hard on that game. It's so funny. I don't think I have anything else that's questionable on here, so we're gonna go ahead and throw Discord on here. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and make myself smaller so you guys can read these too. There we go. My balls won't bounce. But I have no idea what he's talking about. I was not there. Why be mad when you can welcome to the come zone? That was Mason. Oh, that was at the last, that was the last podcast we recorded. He's Mason something crazy. Okay, Boink quoted himself. That's kind of, I don't approve of that, but he doesn't care about enjoyment. If he's calling, if he's calling us filth is what he meant to say there. It was, I didn't call him filth. I was just, listen, I was giving them a sales pitch trying to get them to play Among Us. Because, let me tell you guys, Among Us with a full lobby of people in Discord is so much better than just regular Among Us. It is hilarious. Your stupid fucking clip, my dad. Hurricane's dad's wildin'. I got 17 big cocks in one round. Oh, man. So, I don't know what Gombo's obsession is here, but he wants to make cock and big cock a call-out in every single map of Siege. So, he was making it a point to say big cock as many times as he could as a call-out that round. I'm going to dismember you and feed you to my dogs. Yeah, he said that. Dude, he was quoting himself what he said a month before this happened. He actually got banned in Siege. That's why I said ban and then R6 after, which is pretty funny, actually. He got banned in Siege for telling somebody this. I'm the librarian, bitch. I don't remember why he said that, but... Anyways, well, you can see most of these here were me. My dog's eating my ass. Come on, sugar, get up in there. Can you send me a picture of you in the mirror turned around with no pants on? That's another drunk night with Gombo. Drunk Gombo's kind of out of pocket. Oh shit, you're coming back for more. So it sounds like these are related to these two, but they're not, I promise. Okay? We were playing the game. Luck said he can't count. Asian dudes are hot, that being white Asian dudes, which is also the frat guy that we made fat ass cunt with, by the way. He's funny. You're out of your cotton picking mind. His mother said that. Okay. I bought this goal explosion so we can have sex. Gombo. Dude, Gombo's, oh man. Another Gombo moment. He bought this, he's talking about Rocket League. So whenever you score a goal, it makes this big explosion. Depending on which goal explosion that you choose. So the one that he picked, whenever it happens, it pulls everybody together and they're like on top of each other. If I did, they'd be hanging in a tree. Insert appropriate context. I'm not going to give you context. The fat one's dead. I ran over him by accident. Sleep. Those are within 6 minutes of each other. I won't give context. Atlanta has a lot of black people. It's kind of scary. I've never heard Sleep talk about black people so much before, by the way. I don't know what got into him. Lux, 10 out of 10 English, coming into play. White suspority. Make America great again by getting rid of the blacks. Lux, you're going to get me canceled. Lux is 13, by the way. Standard. It's supposed to be standard. Standards keep your dick dry. That was my uncle, bro. He has some of the craziest. Actually, all of these next like 7 are all my uncle. This was actually last night. A real man can take it at 55. He says, swing 'em if you got 'em. You can really stretch this bitch out then. That toolbox about went up our ass. These are hilarious. Some of these, they're fun. I'm sure they're funny to you guys still, but just thinking back to last night whenever these are said, bro, I was dying in the truck. Dodge the father, ram the daughter, 2 wheels make her squeal. Apparently those are unoriginal from what I was told, but he's the only person I've heard say that. So, let's see. Oh, I need to fix that. My Yoon. I need to say my uncle. We'll just put Unk. That's easier. Get retard out here and pound his ass. So, retard is one of his friends, by the way. Actually, in his phone, he had me answer it last night. It says, Ronald, my retarded son. It's not his son, by the way. Periminum, my friend. Have you ever... I haven't read these 2 yet. Have you ever had to take a shit so bad you just fucked your cousin to pass the time? Brandon. What? Oh boy. Yeah, I think that's enough of that. The wise quotes are... They're not for the weak. If you can't take the wise quotes, you probably... I hope you skip this part. I'll probably put a trigger warning on the video because some people I'm sure will get triggered, but don't be a snowflake. Anyways, guys, this was a lot of fun, and I really hope you enjoyed. Next podcast, the boys should be back. It's going to be a good time, so definitely stay tuned for that. If you watch this far, I really appreciate you. Drop a like and subscribe. They help out tremendously. Make sure to check out the Discord and Twitch too. But you boys have a good night.